Hi, how's it going, guys? This is Matt Newkirk here. Going to talk to you about my Vortex ultrapoi. I've had this pair for about a year. The the socks are I've probably had those. I've probably gone through about 3 pairs of the socks, and in midst of all my performances, I could say out of a lot of LED poi I've spun, these are definitely my favorites. If you guys like using sock poi, like static sock poi, these are easily translatable, and they will feel a lot more natural for you. I love them. They're probably the coolest set of poi I've ever spun. I'm going to give you a brief tutorial on how to put them together. So whenever you unbox it, you're gonna kind of have this the sphere, which is what these are going to be the lights, and they're gonna have one of the most important things you're going to have. I mean, you're going to need 2 pairs of AAA batteries to power them, and to put them in, you're going to have this little casing right here on each of the poi. I urge you, do not lose this piece. Always make sure you just have this nearby. This is extremely important. This is the casing that will keep your batteries from disconnecting and getting jostled if you drop your poi or your poi hit each other or anything like that. So I'm just saying, don't lose this. This is extremely important. So it's pretty easy. It does have the positive and negative symbol on there. So once you have your batteries put into the into the ultrapoi light, you're going to just set the casing right there, and then you're gonna have the cap. The cap has a little slit that you can attach the sock to, and I didn't really take that. I didn't take those out because I got it pretty tight in there. But it's pretty easy if you just get a way to roll the male part of the Velcro up and apply it onto the female side. It you can get it pretty tight on there, and so it can keep it tightened in the little pod part. So once you have that taken care of, you're going to just slide the cap right through here, and it's going to be fastened in there. And the way to control the ultrapoi is pretty simple. You have these 2 buttons right here, and this is the left button and the right button. They look kind of like mouse ears. The right mouse ear is going to control the top light that'll light up the entire sock, and then the left light's going to control the bottom part of the sock. So that is really awesome to do. I've been exploring that a lot more as of late. I have an instruction manual for my ultras, but I've been getting a lot more the hang of how to operate around that to come up with really cool color combinations. So I'm going to go ahead and get this put in here. So here's the little pod thingy. Looks like a dinosaur skull or something. You put the ultrapoi light inside here, feed it through, and then have it set in there like that. Once you do that, you're going to do this little number where you put your hand in the inside part of the poi, kind of feed it through like this, almost like you're putting a pillow through a pillowcase almost. That's what it kind of feels like whenever I do this. So you're just going to fasten in there nice and steady, getting the sock all the way through. Just kind of do that little just number to where it's just nice and fastened. So I'm going to pause this, change some of the lighting, and get the spinning done for you. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, all right, I have the ultrapoi on, and got a pretty simple series of settings on here. Now, my poi, my right hand's on the solid color, rotating solid color setting, and then The left one's on the rainbow setting on the top part that lights up the entire sock. I don't know if you can see it through the camera, but I did change. I have the settings of the bottom lights set. The point on my right has for the bottom light is on rainbow, and then the rainbow one has the rotating solid color. It's probably a bit harder to see just with the rainbow changing, but as you can see, the ultrapoi do a very, very good job of lighting up the entire sock, and it's perfect. Like, honestly, for me, I do enjoy spitting fire, but there's just so much you can do with LED poi. I mean, I like incorporating a lot of theatrics and costumes into my performances, so I really love the ultrapoi because they've given me an opportunity to do so many different types of performances and so many different costumes of, you know, characters that we know and love in pop culture. I'll definitely tag my Facebook page so you guys can check out some of those. Hope you enjoy them. I have stuff on my YouTube as well. I've also spun on the beach and with the sun setting, and they actually are really good with popping out even when the sun's still at that point where you know, there's still a lot of light. But yeah, I love ultrapoi so much. They're just, I've always used practice sock poi, so just adapting to these has become very beneficial. They're just very fun because you pull out some white socks, people are like, oh, what are those? And you are spinning rainbows, and people are like, oh, okay. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and stop right here. I'll go ahead and leave my discount code in the link above. So, if you guys have any questions for me, definitely message me about it, and I'll be glad to answer them. Definitely really hope you guys can get your hands on some of these because these are amazing poi. They're just wonderful, like so wonderful. All right, guys, see ya. Keep flowing.